the comments in this post, and there was a lot of comments making light of it, like joking around, like, ooh, men are in their flop era. Like, no, like when I read this, I had a pit in my stomach. This goes beyond like men are in their flop era. We are living through a paradigm shift in society. And when ChatGPT rolls out corn by the end of the year, I think that dating and society will be unrecognizable in a year from now, because there's already so many people who are having full-blown relationships with AI. And
she thinks, guys, she's starting to notice that, hey, maybe dating isn't going all that well. Now, it's funny because women have been shouting that, literally yelling at the top of our lungs from the rooftops. Hey, dating, you know, there's a hoflation. We're struggling. It's not going well. Can you ladies drop the standards? Can you ladies stop sleeping with the top 5% of men? Can you ladies stop dismissing 99% of men? And what was the response from women, guys? The response from women was, oh, don't hit me at the gym. Oh, don't hit me up at the club. Oh, don't hit me up when I'm with friends. Oh, don't be weird. Don't do this. Don't do that. Right? And men at some point said, okay, we'll stop. And we'll focus on something better. Oh, why are you stopping and focusing on something better? So it's the old women are never satisfied, guys. No, it's no matter what you do, there's no winning. But yeah, there's no actually, we won't go back from this. Like, we won't, just because now you demand for us to continue showing you the attention that you had and you thought was free for so long, we're not going to go back to it. It's too late now. But gentlemen, don't let me yap too much. Please like and subscribe so I can shut up, and let's continue.
Who are not developing social skills and dating skills and respect for other human beings in the outside real world. Once AI is able to service that aspect of life, relationship, whatever you want to call it, there is going to be no reason for these men who are having full-blown relationships with AI to ever stray from them. And that's really scary.
Yeah, guys, it's scary now.
I was looking at the comments.
Dude, shut up. It wasn't scary when, again, men have been struggling with dating for 2 decades. It wasn't scary then, guys, because this woman was profiting out of it, right? She was benefiting out of the whole hoflation and out of there being so many simps that are still trying to make dating work. She was benefiting off of that. But now that it's hit her, right? Now that, hey, I'm starting to get less and less attention. Hey, men are not hitting us up anymore. Hey, men are focusing on other things. Men are literally preferring to have a relationship with AI rather than a woman. Oh, now we must talk about how terrible society is, right? It's like men have been getting mauled by a bear, all right? Out of all things. Men have been getting mauled by this bear. Just both arms missing, legs all bitten, half the wiener and one nut are gone, alright? Face mauled, and suddenly, like, this little droplet of blood drops on a woman's shoe, and she's like, ah, I need help. Right? Ain't nobody care about that, sister. Alright, but let's move on to this other one, guys. She's been on the channel, massive 304, broken beyond repair. Let's take a look.
You know things are bad when you are no longer physically able to picture yourself being in a relationship or being in love at some point in the future. I remember I used to get so giddy and excited every single time I thought about my future and what that would look like with a partner. Like, I would always conjure up these made up scenarios of myself and some mystery man of how we met or conversations we'd have or what our life would look like together. And
Some mystery man or some mystery minotaur, right? We never know, guys. But then she got pumped by like 45 guys, and now she has lost all pair bonding ability. We all know how the story ends, but let her say it.
Realized recently that I'm no longer able to do that. Like, when I think about my future, I no longer see a man in it. And it makes me sad because, again, like I mentioned, it used to make me really excited about the possibility of like, ooh, who is this person going to be? But now I'm in this place of like, I just don't think it's going to happen. I would love for it to happen, and I'm very open to it happening. But in this current phase of my life, at least where I'm currently at right now, it just does not seem like that's a possibility. It doesn't seem real. Like, even going further, I typically have a very specific type of man that I'm attracted to, and I
Take a guess, guys. The very specific, I will say it's at the same time very specific or very generic, depending on what you look, what you're looking at. But can you guys just take a guess at what is the type of man, excuse me, that this woman is after? Just take a guess, guys. You'll never guess it, I tell you.
I could always picture myself with that kind of person. But even now, I'm just like, I don't even know what kind of person I see myself with. And I don't even want to put in the energy of like trying to hype myself up about something that I really want, because historically speaking, nothing in my life ever goes the way that I want it to, or nothing ever happens when I want it to. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not even going to try to imagine myself with this type of man, because I can't guarantee that's going to happen. It's probably not even going to happen that way. But I guess I'm just really grieving that once a very hopeful version of myself. I'm grieving the version of myself that was much younger, maybe like mid-20s.
Blah, blah, blah. Cry me a fucking river, guys. Get the umbrellas. Oh, she misses the hopeful her. She misses the dreamful young little girl. Oh, ain't nobody cares, sister. You know what I fucking miss, guys? Let me tell you. I miss all the good boys that were genuinely excited to be with a woman and gift her flowers and all those things, and now have resorted to either saying, okay, I'm going to fucking pass away alone, or the most I can amount with women is using them like sex toys. Hey, that's what I fucking miss. If you women didn't chase after Chad's wiener for so long, maybe we could have had that, right? Maybe almost all men in society wouldn't have had their hearts ripped out of their chests, you know? How about that one? So I miss that shit, guys. You remember when you were young and you were watching the Disney movies and you were like, oh, I'm gonna get me a girl, gonna treat her right, you know? I'm gonna gift her flowers. Oh, we're gonna be so happy. Yeah, you remember that time? I can nearly remember, guys, 4,000 years ago. But there was a young Hidan who was like that. And you were probably like that as well, right? And most men start up in life wanting to do that. And then, bop, they get fucking shot on by women. And now these very same women, guys, are coming here like, oh, I miss the young, hopeful me. Oh, get out of here.
That was like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet someone. And now I'm 30 and a half years old and I'm feeling the complete opposite way. When I think about my life 10 years in the future, I don't know what I see. I see nothing, because I feel like my life trajectory just continues to change. And like I said, I can't see myself with a partner anymore. This could be a mixture of a variety of things, like maybe my mind is trying to protect me. Maybe this is a sign that my life is just gonna head in a completely different direction than ending up with someone. Maybe me not being able to picture myself with someone ever again is just a phase. I don't really know, but I hate it here. I hate that I don't get excited about the potential of meeting someone like I used to. I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it's good. I'm not completely putting all of my eggs in one basket of being like, yep, this is exactly how my life is going to end up. Maybe life will surprise me. It usually tends to do so. But it is pretty wild that I no longer picture myself with anyone anymore, let alone a specific kind of person.
Holy crap, guys. I nearly fell asleep on the table. So boring. It's a bit ironic that I'm the one opening up this TikTok and then complaining it's boring, like nobody asked you to watch it. But still, I mean, it just the balls on this woman, guys, to be the one who perpetrated her own future and then complaining about it, like that really hits me, I tell you. She's the one who's been chasing after Chad. And now she's here with her puppy eyes, guys. Oh, poor me, poor me. when you can, if you could watch this woman's life like in a video, and that will be boring as shit, right? But if you could, and you could see just all the men that this woman has dismissed, that will be bombastic, guys. Right? She's dismissed like, what, 50 guys? Maybe more? That all wanted to give her this life that she dreamt of. Right? And now she's here complaining that she doesn't have it. Oh, I can't even picture myself with Chad anymore. Oh, what a tragedy, guys. What a travesty. But now let's move on to 2 articles. The first one titled, For Black Women and Others. Well, I'm part of the Black women group, if I had to put myself in one. What makes dating a bisexual man a deal breaker? I'm a 44-year-old black man, 6'2", educated, living in New York City. Once I share that I'm bi, women often ghost. I'm genuinely trying to understand the hesitation. Yeah, it's because you're gay, bruh. You're just gay with extra steps. Am I right, fellas? No, honestly, if I was a woman and some guy tells me, yeah, I suck wiener. Ew. Now that's a red flag, guys. That's an official... That's an ick. You're a man. I'm a woman looking for something masculine, and you're a man that gets pumped from behind. Oh, hell no, guys. I presume that's the answer. I know. Haven't read the comments from black women, but dude, you're just gay at the end of the day, right? You're a man who has sex with men and occasionally with women, but you're gay, bruh. Now, for me, it's different, alright? Because I have sex mainly with women and sometimes with men, right? But I'm still hetero. Because if you say no homo after the deed is done, that's it. That's the shield that protects you from being gay. Am I right, fellas? And also, $20 is $20, as we all know. No, I'm kidding. Actually, guys, I'm going to move to... Before we cover this one, and holy crap, guys, this one, who ordered the Yappuccino? My hell. But before that, I read a comment talking about conspiracy theories, right? I read a comment from someone saying, Hidan, are the allegations that you have a girlfriend true? Guys, what are those allegations? Look, I'm a good man who wants to love and respect a woman. Of course, I don't have a girlfriend, guys. Now, maybe if I had 37 tattoos on my arms and I whoop women's asses when they disagree with me, maybe then I will have a girlfriend, right? But as it currently stands, I don't. Now, honestly, in all honesty, guys, I could have a girlfriend if I wanted to. But that, first off, I don't even want to touch women with a higher body count than 2. So that limits my options to women under 12. Some women under 12, right? So that's one thing. Second off, yeah, I just don't really fancy the idea of like getting backstabbed, you know? I've tried it twice. Wouldn't recommend, honestly. I just don't like it, guys, you know? Like having all my heart and all my feelings and all my time and like my aspirations and all that put into one person, only for them to backstab me because they felt mildly bored on a Tuesday. I don't know. I just don't really like it, you know? But hey, maybe if someday I do, if someday I say, you know what I miss in my life? Getting my heart ripped out of my chest. That's something I miss. I would really want to have that right now. Right? And to then see my girlfriend getting fucked by someone else 2 days later. If I ever miss that, maybe I'll have a girlfriend. But as it currently stands, I don't. Right? So that's that. Conspiracy theorists, you gotta do better. Alright? You gotta do better. Maybe try with gay allegations or something. Those are hard to beat for me. But you know what is not hard to beat for me, guys? I'm kidding. Okay, editor. Get the article, please. I swear dating in 2025 is not for the weak. I, 28 male, met this girl on a dating app. We matched, got into it, and in 5 days we had planned our first date. It went cool. Though she showed up a little bit late despite her living opposite to the cafe we met at. Jeez, woman, get it together. Basically, we started talking on a Sunday and our first date was on Thursday night. So I asked her whether she minded going for a second date on Saturday since it was my birthday. She showed up, all was cool until she told me that she had a roommate who had gotten into a fight with her boyfriend. So they were kicked out and she was looking for a place to stay at. Well. I don't know, guys. It could be true. It just sounds... You know what it sounds like? It sounds like, oh, I just went to the doctor and he told me that I have this testicular problem. So basically, get on all fours, you know? It's what the doctor told me. I'm not trying to suggest anything, you know? It's just the doctor told me I need to, like, unload in between your legs because of this medical condition. Very coincidental, right? But anyway, she's looking for a place to crash at. Okay, it all sounded true at the moment. Plus, I had no reasons to doubt her, so I offered to help. I told her to search for a place around town, and on Sunday, she hit me up talking about how she had found a place. I met her, we went and paid rent fee, and that was it. By the way, we stayed there, and we had S3X that night. Long story short, she called me to pay her a visit the next day, and I was all in because I knew what was up. Went there, had S3X again on that day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wasn't there a song like that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I can't remember it. Someone bring up the reference. Now on Wednesday, we had a great time and I felt like I had met my person. My persona person, not just his person, guys, his persona person. She laid on my chest and told me that she had something to confess. She told me that she wasn't living with a roommate. It was her 2-year... I'm just reading this. So she wasn't living with a roommate. It was her 2-year relationship boyfriend who had kicked her out on the same day we met for our first date since she lied that she was going to her friend's birthday party. She went on and told me that by the time she moved out, she was already fed up of the relationship because he was cheating on her like a wild dog. Slept with her best friends and all that. He had beaten her so bad a month before we met because she had a little visible scar on her chin. Well, that's maybe the balls, dude. Maybe the balls did that. No, I'm kidding, guys. She then told me that I might wonder why she stayed despite all that abuse. That's a good question, isn't it, guys? Because look, this guy is a prick. I'm not gonna defend this boyfriend, like cheating, hitting your girlfriend. I mean, look, hitting your girlfriend can be understandable, right? No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'll never say that it's good, alright? I'll just be very sarcastic about it. Well, the point is, prick of a guy, right? But just, look, most men aren't like him, alright? And that's just the truth. If you, as a woman, don't want a man who beats you and cheats on you, you just find someone who doesn't, alright? Not that hard. It's not that hard, guys. Come on now. You know what we men cannot find, though? Or barely if we do? A woman who is not exhibits psychopathic traits. Like this one. Who just uses one person and then uses another and then uses a third one and this and that and the other. Psychopath. You're just using all the people for your benefit. And I fucking tell you guys, it's just all women do this shit. Just to a different degree, right? Now, in some sense, all people use other people because when you get into interactions, you expect to receive something. So look, we all do it, men, women, of all ages. We all try to get something, right? There's just a level where it's normal, and then there's what the average woman does. So that they all exhibit psychopathic traits like this one, and you mostly cannot escape it. Like, you'll be in a 10-year relationship with a woman, she'll get tired of your ass, and she'll move on to something else. And you'll be like, holy crap, but we've been together for 10 years. How could you switch up so fast? It's because she never really loved you. She just loved what you provided. She just loved herself, right? And you were a means to an end for her to feel better because she loved herself. So, I don't know, guys, just women have become too parasitic, you know? And that's something you cannot escape. But let's go back to the story, guys. So he asked her, why did you stay with him despite the AUs? And she said that she was financially unstable to just walk away. She also confessed that she had had unwanted S3X with him 3 days before I met her. She did so because she wouldn't have gotten into a fight with him since he had no issues with being physically abusive. She cried as she told me all of this, and in my mind I was like, so you're here because of what I'm willing to offer, not because I'm loved. Dude, that's always the case. Sorry guys, I'm gonna sound maybe a bit too pessimistic, but that's always the case. You don't need a woman to be beaten for that to be the case. Almost all guys watching, and it's sad that I have to say this, guys, but it's what I truly believe. Let me know if you agree. But most men watching will never experience what it's like to be loved. And that's just the truth, guys. I've never experienced it. I don't know about you guys. But probably the only female love you'll get in your life is by your mom, right? So give her a call. But outside of your mom, yeah, women will just use you for plenty of different reasons, right? I felt used at that point, but since I'm an empath, I don't know, I tried to resonate with her since I'm well aware that most people are stuck in situations they despise because they're incapable of getting out. I was with her last Friday till Sunday, but I still feel like she's just using me. She's not asking me for anything or rushing me into doing anything. She only claims that she loves me and she's willing to do anything to prove that to me. Yeah, sure, we've heard that a million times. We've just heard that a million times, guys. Oh, I love you. I will always be together. Just means jack shit, guys. Whatever women say, you can never trust. Because, again, they're not loyal to what they say. They're not loyal to, I don't know, what's in their heart or their principles. They're not even loyal to what they think. Because their thoughts, guys, switch up in a matter of seconds. They're just loyal to what they feel. Now, in this moment, she feels she loves you. Not because she does, but because she needs you, right? But I tell you, this woman will dump this man in 2 days, given the opportunity. I just need some mature advice because she seems genuine, though I have trust issues. Even while I'm typing all of this, I just had lunch that she made because she lives a few blocks from my workplace. I guess I wouldn't be here if her story stayed the same because she's actually doing great and seems like a genuine person. My only issue is that her lying to me to get her way makes me doubt everything she tells me. Well, I wanted to show you a meme, guys, that I recently pulled up. I'm gonna have it on my TikTok scene, so editor, let's switch to that. But it's this meme, guys. I love this meme. It's popped out on my algorithm like a few weeks ago, and it's basically, I think it's like from Alice in Wonderland, but it's basically yeah, it's from there, right? I just remembered, but it's the rabbit telling the time is ticking. Right, that it's all gonna end soon. Jeez, I love this meme. This meme, guys, is basically the meme for she's not yours, it's just your turn. That's what this meme stands for. And I fucking love this meme, guys. I love all the memes they do with it. So reading this story, I'm just thinking of this rabbit. It's like give it a couple of, months, weeks, hey, maybe even years. Maybe you can even get married to this woman and she'll still pull up a knife and backstab you the moment she will profit out of it, right? Oh, geez. Let's go back to the article. There you go. I just can't trust women, guys. Oh, but she cooked for me. Oh, but she did this. Oh, but she's looking at me with those eyes. I mean, haven't we gone, all of us, through that? Like, think of your relationship, guys, that ended. Think of the good moments. Oh, how she will look at me. Oh, but that one time I was sick. She left work, came at 2 a.m. in the morning to treat me. She looked me with those eyes. Oh, she loved me. Oh, this one present for my, birthday. She gave me like this very good gift that she had made herself. And it was so romantic, so beautiful. We've all been through that. And then, how did the relationship end? Probably a lot of you guys have experienced the relationship ending in 2 days. There's no talking it over. There's no, but let's do this. There's no fixing this. No, I've moved on. Bye, bitch. You need to get out of my life. I'm gonna go sleep with Chad down the street. Right? So I just can't trust women. Especially this one that's already lied to you. Like, this is not even like some random woman you can give the benefit of the doubt. This is a woman that's already lied to you. So hey, what will you guys do? What I will do is I will help her to get out of this whole situation she has, right? And hey, if you like her, be with her and kiss her and have S3X and do things together. But just know that it's like probably gonna end. Almost certainly it's not gonna escalate into anything. And you should be prepared, right, for what is almost inevitable in today's society. But guys, which is a woman leaving you, in case that wasn't clear. But guys, thank you for watching. I'm working on the issues, channel update. I fixed a lot of them. I still have a few more to fix, and I'll try to be all done and dusted by tomorrow. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.